Hi everybody, welcome to my video on this philodendron. I'm going to be talking about two ways to this is a really long, viney, snaky philodendron, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But for those of you who own this heart-shaped philodendron, you'll recognize these beautiful heart-shaped leaves, and I'm sure you're really enjoying this plant. It grows like crazy. In fact, you'd have to work pretty hard to try and kill it, to be honest. It's beautiful. I have it growing in my bookshelf, and it's draping down. It's taking over the whole bookshelf. It's like my shelf. All right, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about two ways to propagate this philodendron. And a friend of mine just got a cutting, like a vine cutting like this, of pink princess philodendron, and she thought it died. So I had to explain to her that it didn't die, even though it lost all its leaves. It's a normal process. So I just wanted to make this video for anybody else who's going through that process, just to reassure them that if you stick the whole vine in water, it will root. As you can see here, it's rooting just fine, no problemos. But it does take a while to root with this method. The other method is your typical node cutting method. I don't have any more philodendrons to cut, but maybe I could just drop in a video here of me cutting some pothos, which is a very, very, very similar plant. In the way it grows, the way you propagate it, it's almost identical. Okay, so this is the vine. This you can call a stem or a vine. I call it the vine. And this area here is the node. And the node is where the leaf comes out of. And you also have this little nubby thing here, which is called an aerial root. And this is where the root will actually start growing from when you put this in the water. The aerial root will extend into a water root. You'll get a little sprout coming out of the node, which will lead to a leaf, which will lead to a new vine. So this is the important bit here. When you cut these, what you want to do is cut fairly close to the ends here. And there we go. That goes into the water, and that'll eventually grow into this. So you can see the little sprout coming out. So what you want to do is you want to cut between the nodes and then put the nodes in water till they root. And what I did here is after they rooted, I put them in soil, and they've been growing and growing and growing. And I was going to give these away, but right now we're all under self-isolation. We can't really go anywhere. The whole COVID-19 thing is happening. And I noticed when I looked into the plants that actually this one is not too bad. It's growing out. But this one here, I took a closer look at it, and I noticed that the plant is completely growing underground. All the new leaf formations, all the new vines, everything seems to have gone underground and is growing in the dirt below. So we're going to put these in a nice terracotta pot, and we're going to replant these plants today. That's the mission. But I just wanted to talk about the two methods. So yeah, this is what you get when you do node cutting. You cut the node, you put it in water. After it roots, I'd say after the root is about 2 inches, you put it in soil. You could put it directly into the pot that you're going to grow it in, or you could put it in little cups like this, because I was going to give these away initially. And they'll just grow, they'll root, and then when you're ready, you pop them in the pot. And this method typically goes pretty fast. You're talking about maybe a month, maybe less, depending on the time of year. I find if it's warm, it's humid, these grow a lot faster. In the wintertime, obviously it's a lot slower. Depending on where you are in the world, who knows how fast or slow it'll go. But this method is generally quicker. Now for this method, I actually didn't intend to do this. I was cleaning some stuff up in my shelf, and I just snapped off the branch or the vine, and I said, you know what, let's put it in water and grow it. And this was a regular philodendron vine. It had leaves. You can see the nodes here. Wherever the vine bends, that was a node, and it had leaf. And I put it in water, and within a week, all the leaves dried up and fell off. And I thought, oh my God, it's dead, it's not gonna work, which is what my friend thought. And then what I found out is that it's natural. The leaves will fall off the vine. If you do the node method, the leaf will stay and roots will start growing from the node. If you do this vine method, what happens is the plant drops all the leaves, I guess to save energy, and then it'll start pushing out some roots, which it did. And then after the roots came out, then it starts pushing out these little leaves at the end and here at this node. So let's pull this out, see what we got. Let's free these leaves from the wine bottle. Oh my God, look at that. That is a lot of roots. Wow, look at that. Okay. So both nodes that were underwater inside the wine bottle have grown roots, which is pretty cool. All right, I'm actually surprised to see how long this whole root system was. I thought it was a bunch of roots branching out like a tree, but it's like one long vine root. I guess it grows below like it grows above. And okay, that's pretty cool. And you can see both these nodes here. Actually, it's not, yeah, it is. But the one node that was underwater has pushed out leaves under the water. These leaves were underwater the whole time here. And it just grew underwater, no problem. And there's two leaves there, and you can see here the node above is just pushing out one little one new growth, so that's going to become a vine of its own. All right, and it is done. It is done. That is it. We've got the philodendron planted, and it's going to look pretty cool. Eventually these other plants are going to vine out and catch up to this one, but I can get a head start. Maybe I can wrap this around some poles or something and get it going, and give it a bit of a head start over everything else, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how this one turns out. I'm excited. I'm excited. I've never actually grown one like this from a vine. All right, if you've ever planted in terracotta, you know that smell of wet terracotta that always reminds me of summer. It's got a distinct smell. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, there we go. Me and philodendron here, we're just gonna hang out. And this is it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. This is the first plant video of hopefully many. I'm definitely into plants, as you could tell. My background was full of plants, and I hope to talk about all of them and give you my knowledge on how I grow them and yeah, how I keep them healthy and stuff like that. So if you like this kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button, thumbs up. Let me know if you have any comments. Just leave them down below. Any questions or concerns, that kind of thing. And yeah, that's it. This is exciting. This is a real passion of mine. I have another YouTube channel where I do the photography thing. I'm a photographer by trade, but plants has become like a really big hobby recently. So it's fun to explore that and share that and grow that with all of you guys. So thanks for watching, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next plant video or whatever.